And welcome everyone, good afternoon, welcome to an SOE Reforged replay, and we are back at Adoras. And before we get started, if you'd like to support my work, there's a PayPal option, Subscribestar, Patreon and donation link in the description below. But as always, if you cannot do that, remember to like, comment and share the video, as it does greatly support the channel in every way. And with that, we'll start with the person who sent me in the replay, KvorinAndrei. I hope I'm saying Kvorin right. His ally is also called Chuck Norris, and what's better than a national Chuck Norris? An international Chuck Norris, because it's a slightly longer word. In any case, he's commanding the realm of Mirkwood, and we'll just start here. You've got some Elven King's Palace Guard not armoured up. We also have some High Lang 2 heavy swords and High Erk spear and shield unit. That appears to be it here. We have some Etermor's Troll Hunters, second unit of Etermor's Troll Hunters. Appears to be 2 units of Trollshaw Axe Throwers here, Harridan Pikemen. A couple of units of Wooden Realm Axemen. I don't see any Richmond Slavers yet, but I would be surprised if they're not here. We have some Ents, some Blackwolds, a nice 2-handed heavy axe unit, good shock unit. We have some Harridan Rangers, some High Ping Archers, a Catapult belonging to Rudar. We also have some Rudar Swordsmen, 2 units here, Rudar Marksmen, Harridan Berserkers who only have 1 or 2 volleys of axes, so pick your targets wisely with them. We have some Ringwood Rangers, who I am surprised to see here on the front lines. Maybe the strategy is to sort of bog down the attackers as they come through the gates of the walls and try and use the body-piercing ammo that way. But usually the attackers seem to group themselves on the slope here, and I'm surprised the archers aren't deployed up here and brought down when there's a big blob of attacking troops trying to push their way up the top of the hill. But we'll see what they do here with them. He's got some Rudar Swordsmen. 2 units there. We have some Dunman Pikemen here as well. Surprisingly, no other units here backing them up. We have another unit of Swordsmen, Harridan Nobles, more Swordsmen. We have some High Earth Sword and Shields, some 2 units there. Wooden Realm Patrol, 2 units. High Lang 200 heavy swords, some High Earth Sword and Shields. And there is some troops here guarding the rear entrance, we'll explore that. We have some Wardens of Amon Lunk, Elders of the Elven King, one of the best archer units in the game. Watchers of the Golden Wood, in my opinion, is the best archer unit in the game. We have some Vrodim Javelins here as well, and that appears to be it for the defenders. I'm a little bit nervous here for the defenders. That composition of Rudar and Mirkwood doesn't appear to be that strong, so we'll see how they go. The first attacker is the Realm of Lothlorien, commanded by Tel Pyrion, who I've had the good pleasure of playing with before. He's got some Riders of the Golden Wood, some Lorenan Spearmen, 2 units. We have some Spears of the Wood, 2 units. Some Kindred of Celeborn, Lorenan Axemen. We've got some 2 units there. We have some Lorenan Swordmasters. Now I'm told that 2-handed heavy sword units will be very good in Silmarillion Total War against the Balrog, so remember that. He's got 2 units there. We have some Elder Council, some Lorenan Archers, I think here, 2 units, and a hidden unit here, so I don't know what it is yet, so we'll come back to that. Alright, I'm getting pumped. The second attacker, Umba, is Proxima Centauri, who I don't think I've seen before, so if you're new Proxima, welcome. If I have seen you before and forgotten, my bad. He's got some Belaga Footmen, some Adunium Shield Guard, some Corsair Blackguards, some Harbingers of Casimir. We have 4 units of Alcarandas Legion. We have some Adunium Shield Guard. We have some Belagath Marksmen, 2 units. Narul Guard. Corsair Infantry, 2 units here. More Belaga Footmen, 3 units total, I think. And this is a pretty strong army, and I'd be surprised if he doesn't have any Casimir Rangers or Corsair Crossbows. So we will keep an eye out for them. And that brings us to the final attacker, Isengard. He's commanded by the Red Viper. I haven't seen him before in a while, so it's good to see him again. He's got some Uruk-hai pikemen. I think 2 units here. Some Uruk-hai crossbows, Uruk-hai archers. You've got Dunedin clansmen, maybe a couple of units here. You get some Uruk-hai infantry, 2 units. We have Dunedin veterans, quite a few units actually, 4 total. We have Urkai infantry, I think again 2 units. We have some Nazca High, can't miss them. Some Urkai pikemen and Isengard ballista, which is actually more effective than any battering ram, or breaking down a gate. Really, it's a hell of a tool used to break down walls. So remember that. But for now, let's get this replay started and see whether the defenders can pull off a victory. Enjoy. So we will do a small cut here, and we'll come back once the attackers get closer and start knocking down the walls. See you soon. I'm just kidding. We've got some catapult volleys coming in, so I thought I couldn't miss those. A couple of kills there. But, you know, Lothlorien is so spread out here, there really is no point firing in. The odds of doing any significant damage to this army at all with a catapult is slim to none. So you're better off really saving your ammo for late game. When the attackers have more gripped up their forces. It's the same principle when it comes to body-piercing archers, you know. You've got to wait for that opportune moment to use your artillery, to use your body-piercing archers. Otherwise you're just wasting their ammo. And you're wasting money, bringing them to the fight at the end of the day. But Kvorin has ceased fire, so kudos to him for that. And we'll see you guys soon. Alright guys, we are back. Kvorin has sallied out his Heriday nobles. He's going after the Red Viper, and the Red Viper has made a critical mistake here. See if you can spot what it is. Well, too late. He's left his infantry not defended by any spearmen or pikemen. And just watch what happens. Now that unit is down to 109. That unit formerly had a unit of 183. Just because your infantry is in formation and is facing your charging opponent does not mean you are safe in any way against heavy lancers. They will chew your infantry up for breakfast. Now Red Viper tried to get his pikemen to save his infantry, but it was too late. And Kvorin did a nice strike here on Viper. And if he wanted to, Kvorin could take out a lot of Dungeon Clansmen. They are way out in front. They are really exposed here. And now he's out of time. He's running out of time to get some effective kills here because he's got Riders from the Golden Wood approaching, and they'll just pepper him to death. Their accuracy is very effective. The damage is also pretty high, and this will force Kvorin to retreat. This is pretty good of Telperion to send over his unit of riders. They're really the only unit that can really keep Kvorin at bay. Kvorin, I think, recognises the danger. That's why he's trying to keep his riders as far away from Telperion as he can. We also got some stakes here, and Pikeman is now close by. Red Viper is not going to give Kvorin the same opportunity again. Now these cavalry units are getting pretty close. I think riders will start firing any second. They are in loose formation, but Watchers of Golden Wood, as you can see, don't miss. So, but that is impressive. Heriday nobles managed to get into the ranks of the Riders of the Golden Wood. They only took out one. Kvorin shouldn't have engaged him. He's playing Lothlorien at his own game. He's just not getting good charges on them. Now this is a cardinal sin. Charging directly into pikemen. The only good thing about this is he's actually wasting some Watcher's ammo, which is the only advantage here. We'll see if this guy can make it through. I don't think Viper actually disengaged him. Oh no, he did. He did disengage. He's getting stuck on the bearing ram. Alright. Surprisingly, the attackers are staying very far away. I don't know why they're so afraid. The defenders do have some archers, but I wouldn't call them the best. And it looks like KvorinAndrei is actually giving up the lower level straight away. He doesn't want to try and hold them. Then again, it doesn't look like he has the troops really to hold them. He's only got a couple of units of swordsmen, and they won't do too much. Not against Isengard, Umbar, or Lothlorien on their own. If Rudar's troops are to be effective here, they need support from Mirkwood. And I don't know if this is a good idea or not. Remember, this is just Dungeon Clansmen after all. It's a unit of 239. I don't think they'll seriously stop this unit from breaking down the walls. It is satisfying to get a lot of kills, but yeah, you're better off saving your ammo for the better troops. Okay, we've got Lauren and archers here. With the Rump Patrol not doing too bad. That was really quick, actually, knocking down the wall. Mirkwood faring pretty well here against Lothlorien. Okay, they've killed about 100 of them. We got Dungeon veterans being sent up, so this is the first wave here from the Red Viper. Dungeon veterans are pretty much on par here with the Rudar swordsmen, so they're going to need more troops here to reinforce this choke point if they want to hold it. The marksmen better start firing at the Dungeon veterans. And they are. Red Viper doing it right. Making multiple choke points, multiple entries. Try and spread out the defense as much as they can, really. It's a third wall now he's created. He hasn't even gone for the gate. He's just pounding the walls down. I don't know why it's taken Proxima so long to send in troops. Got high-ping archers firing in here. Getting a few kills, nothing special. They're moving up probably just to fire some opening salvos in. Of course, infantry have got about 3 or 4 volleys, not too many. Probably just target the Mirkwood archers. We'll see how they go. Took down about 4 or 5 of them. It's using the hold fire. We've got 2 Corsair units firing on them. They are dropping. We got total Looks like we got 363 arrows coming in each volley on this one unit. Which would explain why they're falling so quickly. It's just a lot of firepower heading their way. And they're just coming to it. Now this is a mistake. Kvorin and Czech really need to talk and sort this out here. It's affecting his allies' accuracy. He's got to get his berserkers out of there. And Kvorin being very aggressive too with his swordsman. Sallying out like that. Not a good idea. The watchers here might try and get through the gate. Or they might fire into the mast. I'm not sure what they're going to do yet. Oh yeah.
The enemy have the walls. To our defense, or all will be lost.
Yeah, they mostly got away. Yeah, but they will. Alright, battle's begun on this side. Kvorin seems to be retreating. And look, as soon as you abandon the outer defense, you gotta recall all your troops on the outer walls here. Because now that Kvorin has withdrawn, Umbar can just charge in here and attack the defending forces, outflank the defending forces down here, which are facing this way. Same goes for the other side. Kvorin has left the outer forces here to be outflanked. Looks like it'll take some time though for Umbar to get in the walls here, so the defending forces have some time to recall their troops and get ready for the final attack. Proxima being very cautious here. Again, the attackers are not being that aggressive. Not really putting the defenders under any sort of pressure on this side. Red Viper though is applying some pressure. But like I said, communication between your allies is key. You've got to find out where your troops are and if your archer's accuracy is affected. And this is a horrible plan. Swordsmen should be sent down here to reinforce these swordsmen here.
We're under attack.
Maybe he's trying to get the enemy to waste ammunition on him. That appears to be the case. Okay, we've got arrows coming in. See, swordsmen here affecting the accuracy of their own archers. This is not a good thing. Now, this is good. This is good fire here. Rudolph's swordsman is impetuous, so it's not bad. They can still hold here for some time. Infantry down 98. What's their plan? Are they out of ammunition? Yes, they are. Okay, that's what they're doing. What we got going on here? Yeah, Merkel getting some kills there. Looks like Lothario had bunched up his archers. Yeah, I keep thinking something's about to happen, but I'm not really seeing a lot of aggression here from the attackers. That could bite them in the late game. Right now, it's 9-16, well in favour of the defenders. And again, Czech Norris is wasting a lot of ammunition here. Looks like he halted the fire there. His units still have arrows. But here comes Umbar. He's got some Belgian marksmen leading the way. He's got to try and shut down his archers down before they cause Mirkwood some problems. Because they're going to get here at the top of the slope and fire into the swordsmen. They're wide open. I know they're going to fire over here. That's a decent archer unit, so this defense is in a bit of trouble here unless they can beat back those archers. We've got high ping archers here. But who are they going to fire at? They're going to fire at the Dunedin clansmen. Not a good idea. We've got swordsmen under fire here. Okay, I think Chuck Norris has switched targets. There you go. He's on top of it. Belgian marksmen do have good armor here, so they'll be able to survive for some time. And as you can see, they are getting some good kills here. With their help, they are wearing down the defense. So this is good teamwork from the attackers. I really think Top Huron should be making a move. I don't know why Kvorian isn't moving to shut down though the Belgian marksmen with his swordsmen here. They're just sitting around doing nothing. Okay. Looks like Belgian marksmen are down to almost half strength. They're starting to fall pretty quickly now. I don't know what Top Huron's up to. Maybe you can put down in the chat box below what he was thinking at this point in time, because I'm curious to know what his thoughts are. Not saying he's doing anything wrong. Well, maybe I am saying he's doing something wrong, but maybe this is part of his strategy. So if it is, I'm curious to know what the strategy is. And he can negate my my claim. Belgian marksman down to 43. Usually I think a good time to stop firing at a unit is when they're like down to 20% strength, because by then their fire doesn't really affect your units that much. Unit of 39 that can do some damage, I would probably try and let it down to 20 before I stopped. But, you know, Chuck Norris has already done that, I think. He's reloading, I don't know where he's firing it though. Okay, 15 to 20%. Okay, he's halted their fire. Okay, he's just trying to line up the archers better. Okay, they're reloading. We've got some light tier mixed in with some mid to low tier units. Don't know if this is worth it. I don't think it's worth the high ping ammo, these troops. Okay, so this is what Czech is up to. He's firing at the Belgian footmen here. We've got some engineering shield guard here. This would be a good unit to fire at. But Wumbo is not sending them in just yet. He's just stationing them behind the walls for protection. (17 to 22). Defenders holding the 5% margin here, just for a little while. Proxima is charging in here. Wooden Run Patrol not firing. Okay, looks like Proxima isn't charging in. We've got some Sword and Shields heading down the high Earth. Okay. Looks like he's just trying to time an assault here. He's timed it nicely. William Run Patrol did not get a shot off at all here. And now that he's already got 3 units inside the walls. Now the high Earth will be able to deal with these guys. But he did force the archers back. And that has bought the attackers valuable time to move in. So that's a good plan there from Proxima, and he pulled it off. Now we've got more troops being moved in to make sure that his first high Earth unit doesn't get surrounded, because they were starting to get surrounded here on their right flank. Kyvorin is sending in some light troops and Elder Council, which is valuable. Bellicus Marksman, a full unit here, will be firing on the high Earth Sword and Shields, so this is where the Wooden Run Patrol needs to get going, and they are right now, on cue. Elder Council. Yep, those are taking down the men. We've got some Spears of the Wood here heading over. We've got some high-ping archers here from Czech firing in. Javelin units are one of the best units for a siege. Javelins and axe throwers are my favourite choices. Probably better than archers, as they're really good at bringing down defensive troops. Especially if they're well armoured like the dwarves and elves. And looks like Czech is focusing down the Elder Council first. He's not that worried about the Bellicus Marksman. His troops are falling to them, sorry. But he sees the Elder Council as the more immediate threat. And he's right. They are. At least to his men. Harridan Rangers being brought up a bit early. Oh, we've got Urka infantry here. We've got a nice Isengard blob. The Harridan Rangers could do some damage to them, and it looks like they're going to do just that. So we'll head down here and watch the blood splatter. Now the goal here is just to do damage. I think they'll get a lot of kills. But man, the slope is perfect for range of fire. You just see how the arrows arc down the hill and take out all the troops, all lined up. See the Rangers, we had the Greenwood Rangers here before. Up here, I think they serve a purpose. And here they come again. But on the front lines, like down here, I don't think they serve that much of a purpose. Alright, now's the time to stop firing. The attacking troops are too close to their own men. And the Rangers have done their job to damage the troops, and the swordsmen now can handle them, I think. Okay, archers here. I think it's time to stop firing on these guys. They're down to 24, they're wavering. They're pretty weak. Should just let the swordsmen finish them off. Yeah, the swordsmen are winning this one. What are they firing at now? They're not firing. Black bolts. Okay, we've got Trollshot Axos here that could be firing in. Delegates marksman being targeted. Maybe it's the other council. High-paying archers. Oh, Kindred of Celeborn's firing in. Can the high-ping shoot at them? Yeah, they are. They are shooting at the Kindred. They are going down. And Tapiron's got to be a bit careful here. His general isn't this unit. Oh, that's a perfect angle here for the Kindred. Czech is trying to do his best to get in, but he's still very much exposed to the Kindred of Celeborn. But looks like Mirkwood's driven him back. He was just too nervous about him. He was losing troops at a relatively quick break. You don't want to lose your Kindred before they've had a chance to use up their ammunition. High-paying archers look like they've used up their ammunition being sent into the fight. High-paying archers appear though. Looks like they have ammunition. They haven't moved at all yet. I think the catapult though could get some hits on these guys. Maybe. 50-50. There is a strong risk of taking out your own men. But it looks like Czech's plan is to actually outflank the enemy. And he's doing just that. So we've got some Rudite swordsmen broken here. And I think the defense will be loving this. Watch Riders of the Golden Wood wasting their ammo on swordsmen. Not saving their ammo for late game, but trying to hit the more elite troops up top. Being on Riders, they do have that little elevated kind of height that could help them. So I think it's a mistake here on Lothlorien's part to use these guys so early, especially on such a low tier unit. So they'll be able to fight for a while. It's still 135. They'll survive for at least a couple minutes. Okay, Kindred have opened up again. And we've got the catapult here, about to open up. I was wondering what it was doing, but I didn't notice the Alcarandas Legion here. And we've got the Hyping Archers firing to their backs as well. I thought Kvorin would have gone for the big blob of troops here, since his defensive line is thinning. And the risk of him killing a lot of Czech's men is decreasing. I don't know. Maybe they can hold. It's tight. Now they won't hold. Not with a fresh unit of a Alcarandas Legion coming in. That's a bit bad. I'm gonna fire again. Okay, he just fired one volley there and then stopped. Meridian Berserkers look like they might be starting fire soon. Greenwood Rangers idling. Herodane Rangers out of ammunition. They pulled out their wooden swords. They look like wooden swords. I know they're metal, but they look like wooden swords. Yeah, Herodane Rangers not known for their fighting skills. You'd be good if they were slightly better in combat, I think. We are about halfway.
The enemy are badly bloodied. They have lost half their men.
So I'm wondering what Red Viper's plan is. The other Black Bolts here, looks like they're trying to take on the Urukai pikemen alone, which isn't a good idea, and they're being shot at by the Urukai crossbows. And Red Viper is committing his best infantry troop, the Nazca High. You can see them moving up now. Rudar Swordsman down to 15, amazingly they're still fighting. Wavering now, but they put on a good show. We've got some Trollshot Axos actually coming to their rescue. Looks like they must have used up their axes. Unfortunately, we missed it. We've got a couple of Rudar Swordsmen here, alone. We've got some Royal Guard over here. Shooting the Woodland Rail Patrol. Amazingly, Mirkwood's not firing back. Oh, that hurt. That was a good strike. I think he's trying to target the Rangers. Proxima's in all sorts here. Mirkwood's got the firepower to surpass him. Ooh, that sounded big. That indeed was big. Only a slightly bit of friendly fire, most of it was enemy. Probably get another good volley going. But looking at their angle, they could be going after the Royal Guard again. Probably should go after these guys here. Only took out 5. They should be firing here, they can take out 100. We've got Greenwood Rangers being allocated here by Czech. He needs another unit down here to hold the attackers in place. It's not worth it shooting at the Royal Guard. Better off shooting at this. Greenwood Rangers not firing. Big opportunity being missed here from the defenders. Amazed they haven't started firing. See, this is what you want. Huge blob of troops lined up perfectly for your body piercing rifles. You can just see them melting away under that fire. The high earth just broke. These troops are taking a lot of damage. We've got Urquhart pikemen here now. Okay, so it is 54 to 58 and the attackers have just fought their way to the top. Witham Rub Patrol firing directly into the Urquhart pikemen. Still got the elites of Merkel yet to be committed. It doesn't appear the Herodane Berserkers have used up their ammo yet. They're about to fire. So we've got both units here with them Rub Patrol. So they're targeting the Idunium Shield Guard. Plus you get these guys into the shield wall formation for protection. We've got Edible Stronders now, firing them their javelins. Okay, here we go. And they're targeting the Urquhart infantry of all things. But the shield guard would be the more immediate threat. Or at least the Nazgûl High, but not the infantry, sure. So now Herodane Berserkers have been sent into battle. Look at crossbows could do some damage here. Witham Rub Patrol could be firing at them. Don't know if Czech has seen them yet. I don't know why Etymos Trollhunters are going into the fight. They still have their javelins to use. Okay, crossbow's not being used yet. 56 to 63. Yeah, they're choosing to target the main infantry force. Look at crossbows winding up here. Okay, they're out of ammunition. The troll shot axle is here under fire here from the elves. Okay, Etymos Trollhunters are trying to fire their javelins. And I think Kvorin is trying to use the Wooden Rail Patrol as some sort of shield, some sort of cover. We've got Wardens on Monk. Moving up. 59-66. Okay, but Axelrod's getting some good kills here. Same with the javelins. 4 of them javelins are yet to sink fire. He's got Rudar's javelins and axes just melting away the Umbar force. You just see them, yeah, they're just folding, they're just collapsing. They can't handle the pressure. But I don't think Corvin realises that he still has javelin fire with this unit. He's sending them in too early. Just the one axe. $60 to $69. Okay, approximate isn't finished yet. He's still got some men left. Now, okay, Trollstra Axar is firing in. A lot of axes going on the side of this hill here. Okay, Freud and Javelin's targeting the Urukai pikes. I think the Nazca High is here too. Could spell problems. Oh no, they're not here. Axar is doing a nice number here on the Elder Council. Crossbow's getting some good kills, but doesn't seem to be taking down their unit fast enough. Frodo and Javelins must be out of ammo, they're now in the fight. Okay, we've got Snaga skirmishes here, which I haven't seen before. We've got a catapult that's still manned by Corvin. I don't know if he's out. I think he's out. I really wish that he'd get his Edmund's Troll Hunters out of there. Yeah, Snaga doing what Snaga does, wearing down the enemy. Although some of the shots appear to be going over the heads of the defending troops. He's going to put the Snaga in a better angle. He's also getting some friendly fire there. And the attackers aren't going around the rear. They're all focusing their forces on the front. Viper's going for a big push here. The Urukai pikes are muscling their way through, which is forcing Corvin to commit his best pike unit, the Herodane pikemen. They're being called up. Rudo's got to watch their left flank. It's getting pretty vulnerable here. And the Snag's getting some lot of juicy fire on them. We've got firing here. But Warren's on the here. Now this is the Oven King to be taking out the Sniper skirmishers. They're pretty deadly to the defense. And the Wardens are retreating. Why are the Wardens retreating? They're needed here to put pressure on the Sniper skirmishers. They've got to try and take them out. $72 to $75. Here we go, Elders of the Oven King. General's not in this unit. Probably in the Oven King's Palace Guard. Okay. Looks like they're tagging the forces over here. Why is he retreating? Greenwood watches. This is a dagger throwing in. Okay, I've got Recon Soliders here. Okay, they're throwing their daggers.
Only half the enemy force remains.
76 to 76. Looks like Kim just trying to target the Witcher on the Slavers. Looks worse than it is. Crossbows are taking these guys down fast. They're going down quickly. It is 78 to 77. Attackers gained the upper hand slightly. We have another unit of Greenwood Watchers coming out. Also, black guards are here. So what do we got? Yeah, oh, here come the ants. I almost forgot about them.
Half the enemy force remains.
Nazca High now being committed. Lemon Pikemen have reformed. It's really now or never when it comes to using the Elders of the Elven King. You've got to take out the course of that Blackguard. You've got to put pressure on your opponent. Kendra and Celeborn are trying to shoot the defenders, but they just don't have a shot. I'm surprised he's still trying. This is like the 5th time I've seen the Elders of the Elven King brought up. '84 to '82. Ants are starting to fall. Ooh.
We're under attack.
Probably best to try and target the Blackguard, you'd think. Okay, they lost about 10 men there. Tell you what, they better do something. Only one of them is firing. Elders of the Elven King not being used that well so far. '86 to '85 now. We've got about 10,000 frames or so just to go. Looks like the defense is starting to wear down a bit. 87 to 86. I probably will times 2 speed it as it is getting a bit grindy. I'm not seeing any other moves here by any team. The defenders look like they're still moving forward, they're still pressing forward. It's always a good sign until they start being forced back. Got an influx here of troops from Telperion. There's the radar general. '88 to '87. Okay, Warren's on alarm cover arrived. I'll slow it down now. That's new. Gotta be careful, don't take out the general. So they're being shot at. Okay, someone got some Lorien archers firing at him. Checker's got to be careful here. He's going to move his troops, he's got to spread them out. Ooh, just clipped him. That could have been much worse. '89 to '89. Looks like Cheetah's going to use their ammo. He probably can't, not with that ballista nearby. So he's right, he's probably better off just charging them in, getting them into the fight, using them that way. '90 to '89. That was just the Elven King down to 38. Of course, our blackguards just harassing the elders of the Elven King. Do the defenders have enough elites left? Well, fortunately for Udo, he doesn't really have a lot of troops left anyway, so that the loss of his general here won't really have too much of a factor. Things might get a bit hairy if the Mirkwood lose their general. Whoa! Okay, that was a bit of friendly fire. He almost took out the Lotharian general. Do you see that? He's standing just right of the fire trail. How lucky is that for Telperion? The Corcoran admit defeat. I think he did. '92 to '93 now. Alright. We've got Elders of the Elven King getting into position again. They're spreading themselves out. Smart thing to do. Okay, there goes Red Viper's general. Times 2 speeded. They're shooting at. They're targeting the Harbies of Casimir. I'm just trying to get a better angle on him, I don't know. He's got a fresh unit here, highlighting 2 heavy swords that he was keeping in reserve. This could be the tipping factor for the defenders. And I don't think he should do. I don't think this is going to work out the way he wants it to. Still don't think the Elders of Elven King have a shot. (93 to 96), so defenders have taken the lead here. It's a real king of the hill fight, isn't it? No, you got to stop firing. You're hitting your own men. Check. Stop. You're going to shoot yourself in the foot, literally. He's hitting his own troops. He's got to stop firing. (94 to 97). He might have a shot here. It's a big F. He's doing his best to find the angle, but he just doesn't have it. Okay, he's trying to open up some space now. General's here. He could potentially kill his own general if he's not careful. It is 96 to 97 here. He's doing his best to try and get a line on him. Elven King's Palace Guard down to 3. Alright, now they should be able to get a fire. That one troop is... Okay, there you go. Now all of them should be firing. Okay, there goes Telpyron's general. Bloody hell. 97 to 97. Heavy higher lane down to 53. Harbies Casimir down to 42. 52 to 39. Czech being very smart here with his general. He managed to keep him alive and keeping him close to boost the morale of his units. 97 to 98. Once again rotating his troops, trying to get the perfect angle. Okay.
Without him, his troops will lose their will to fight.
Looks like he's trying to run past his elders and fire into the backs of the harbingers. Highline down to 33, harbingers down to 28. Okay, here we go. Harbingers chasing them down, trying to shut them down. I'm trying to kill this one trooper so they can start firing again. Red Viper's got some Isengard Blister crew coming in. Elders should be able to win here. But Viper buying Proxima some valuable time here. Elders cutting their way through. Viper certainly doing his bit for his team. 98 to 99. We've had some insanely close matches this week. It's crazy. He's stabbed him in the head. That hurt. Highland down to 20. Only a few hundred frames left. The times 2 speeded. I think the defenders are just going to snap victory here. Snatch victory.
It's time to press the attack.
Proxima putting up a valiant last stand, but it's not enough. And that's it, guys. Well done.
Victory is ours. Let it be a salve upon our wounds.
So, KvorinAndrei, although he didn't make it to the very end, he certainly did his part. 3,404 kills. Nice job. Czech Norris nicely finishing off things well. 2,957. Telperion, 1577. Red Viper, 1664. And Proxima Centauri, 1130, 1130. So nice job to all players there. Well done. Just a bit unlucky there. I think Red Viper had to use his crossbows a little bit better. Could have weakened down the defense much faster. The Snargo skirmishers did seem to do well against the Herodane Pikemen, but did unfortunately lose a couple of shots there by firing too much over the heads of the defending troops. That's really a nail biter there. The attackers did almost everything right at the top. They managed to beat back the Elders of the Elven King, keep him back for as long as possible. That really got him to the very end there. Had the Elders of the Elven King been able to open up earlier, I think the defenders could have won with more troops remaining. That's probably what I'm saying there. So, Telperion, Red Viper, Proxima did almost everything right, but just ran out of men at the end, and the defenders just had enough in the tank to take victory. So, well done to them. Looking at the kill count, Ritualman Slavers 223, Rudar Swordsman did very well across the board. 102 up to 292, so well done. Harridan Pikeman 131. Rudar Marksman 266. Trollshot Axe Throwers 195, 145. Frodham Javelins 212. Harridan Berserkers 190. Harridan Rangers 285. Edinburgh's Troll Hunters 151 and 156. A Catapult. Probably should have saved that a bit more instead of trying to fire out the armies earlier on. I think a lot of ammo was actually wasted trying to hit some units that ultimately shouldn't have been shot at because they were just too far spread out. And even if you hit them, you wouldn't have killed too many. So I think that was a little bit of a mistake that could have cost the defenders at the end, but they just managed to do enough damage. So, and Rudar Swordsman here, 273. So well done to all. Harridan Nobles got 73, but they were unfortunately taken out by Watchers of the Golden Wood on horseback. So thank you to KvorinAndrei for sending the replay. That was a hell of a match. Kvorin, well done to you and Czech for the victory. This is Scouts of Entertainment signing off. Catch you guys in the next one. Bye.